This is similar to what people do in the movie Inception. It is a skill that can quickly be learned by anyone. Some of the world's greatest talents, though experts and highly accredited for what they produce, have been inspired by the products of their ability to control their dreams. Scientists like Albert Einstein, Nikola Tesla, and Richard Feynman use lucid dreaming to visualize some of their theories and solve challenging problems. In 1965, Paul McCartney composed the entire melody for his hit acoustic song Yesterday in a Dream. Responsible for smash hits like The Terminator, True Lies, and Titanic, James Cameron has cited that the idea of the movie Avatar came from one of his lucid dreams. Since the movie Inception, Leonardo DiCaprio became one of the most famous celebrities associated with lucid dreaming, and not just because of the character he played. He has since said that even before the movie, he was a lucid dreamer. Lucid dreaming allows you to get profound insights into your own psychology. Sigmund Freud said, "Dreams are the royal road to the unconscious." In a lucid dream, you are aware that you are dreaming. This allows you to vividly experience and remember your dreams, but most importantly, you can control them. A firm distinction must be made between stressful dreams and lucid dreams. On the one hand, the first one can imply you are dreaming that you're late for a very important meeting, and when you finally arrive, everything is closed and no access is granted. A lucid dream, on the other hand, can feel incredibly real and may have the same effects on you as if it actually happened. Basically, you are aware of dreaming in the moment, and sometimes you can also take action in such dreams and direct them as a genuine screenwriter. There are two main aspects of the brain that are held responsible for such lucid dreaming states. Our higher cognitive abilities are controlled by the frontotemporal cortex. During normal dreams, even those stressful ones, it is inhibited. Lucid dreaming changes the brain in the terms of requiring it to take part in a higher level of activity. There is an increase in gamma waves, which represents the frequency of a normal brain activity. When lucid dreaming takes place, these gamma waves are synchronized with other neurons that work on a frequency of conscious awareness and executive functions. Some of them are the voluntary actions and decision-making. Numerous scientists have shown their interest in figuring out how we, by ourselves, can determine the brain to enter into such lucid dreaming states. The reason behind this desire is that we can better understand how consciousness works and how it is formed. Also, there are several practical uses that can greatly help in many situations. Consider lucid dreaming therapy, that it is thought to hold a lot of potential in treating people with PTSD, post-traumatic stress syndrome, and those that deal with chronic nightmares. When someone's sleep is highly influenced by PTSD, this generally manifests in a recurrent nightmares that focuses on a single traumatic event. People dealing with this disorder get to feel so terrified that they become anxious, and as a result, insomnia and disturbed sleep negatively impact their daily lives. However, lucid dreaming therapy can be a great help for those who are constantly haunted by nightmares. They can understand that what they are dreaming is not part of reality, and so they can redirect their nightmare scenario toward a positive or neutral direction. Understanding how lucid dreaming can be done comes with other great opportunities because you can improve your motor skills through visualization. Many fields use this technique, which has proved to greatly improve performance in sports, music, and even in the medical field. People can actually rehearse their motor skills by using mental imagery in the process of rehabilitation. After the nervous system has gone through a serious damage, they recover their healthy hand control and that of other motor tasks. This works because imagination works. When you create an image in your mind of performing a motor action, the same neural structures are activated as when you actually perform it. This is also valid for dreamed actions. But how does one become a lucid dreamer? There are several methods that can help you induce lucid dreaming, but it's best if you ask a professional's advice. While some techniques may work for one person, it is not necessarily mandatory that it will work out for you as well. However, there is a series of things you can do on your own, and these methods have a high potential of helping you integrate lucid dreaming in your life for your best interest. Numerous approaches have been tried for inducing lucid dreaming, but the most effective of them all, it seems, was the use of cognitive techniques. These have to be performed during the day or while falling asleep. Australian researchers were able to conclude that the winning combination of such techniques is the one between reality testing, mnemonic induction lucid dreaming, mild, and wake back to bed, WBTB. It appeared that the 169 participants in the study they carried out reported the most successful rate of inducing lucid dreaming with these three techniques. The reality testing method is best exemplified in a popular movie, Inception. Through this technique, you have to habitually ask your waking self if you are dreaming or not, and to actually take an action that helps you figure this out. In the movie, we can notice a reference to this method that has a spinning top. Normally, this would eventually stop rotating, but it goes on in a continuous flow when dreaming. If you feel that this spinning top is not the best option for you, you can always try to breathe while holding your nose. As you repeatedly check yourself during the day, you are more likely to perform the same testing while you're dreaming. This will result in you becoming a lucid dreamer in a world where you can even inhale and exhale through your blocked nostrils. The mild, mnemonic induction lucid dream technique represents a process through which you are asked to rehearse a dream and visualize that it turns into a lucid state. In the same time, you have to repeat a mantra to express the same intention, such as, "Anytime I dream, I want to be aware that I am dreaming." The best results come if you practice it during the time you go back to sleep while performing the wake back to bed method. This WBTB action requires you to set your alarm clock to 1 or 2 hours before your usual waking time. As the alarm rings, you wake up for a couple minutes and then you go back to bed. This short time of awakening increases your cortical activation in the key parts of your brain that take part in the lucid dreaming process. This is when you slip back into REM, rapid eye movement, sleep phase, where lucid dreaming can occur. Moreover, it seems that you might have increased chances of including lucid dreaming if you press the snooze button multiple times. Any of these techniques don't come easy for everybody. You need to put in a lot of sustained effort so that you can witness visible results. Nowadays, there are numerous programs that are meant to induce lucid dreaming by using flashlights, vibrations, or certain sounds during the REM phase of sleep. The mechanisms follow the idea that these are incorporated into dreaming content. They will alert the dreamer that he is dreaming. However, any of these external stimulation methods has to be used with extreme care. Otherwise, each stimuli will not get incorporated into the dream content, or even worse, the person will wake up. Each technique has to be specifically used according to the person's traits. For example, you might be a lighter sleeper than others, so the intensity of such external stimuli should be applied according to each individual's wake-up moment. There are certain REM sleep movements when the brain is most receptive. This, among others, is an aspect to keep in mind when using such stimulating techniques. Again, asking for a professional's advice is mandatory if you want to implement this inducing lucid dreaming process the right way. Apart from such methods, drugs are suggested as another way of inducing lucid dreaming. Galantamine, used to treat Alzheimer's disease, can help with this process of lucid dreaming, especially if it's administered while performing the WBTB or mild methods. However, research is still yet to firmly state how safe and effective it is, especially considering the fact that it can bring along many side effects. Even though lucid dreaming has been deeply explored in the recent years, there is still a long road to travel until anyone will be able to successfully use an inducing technique. There are lots of successful lucid dreamers walking our reality, and that just goes to show you that the discipline of controlling your dreams rests in your hands. Will you try it tonight? Are you already a lucid dreamer?